Well, Felix, I've enjoyed being in the booth with you today. It's always a pleasure. And now the enjoyment level gets to rise because we're going to be joined by the Reggie Miller. The Reggie Miller of our broadcast today from an NBA perspective. The one, the only, the legend, Salvador Lucas Barbier joining us here in Heat 3. As we see Cole, Carlin, Gillette, Salabanzi, and Marks, that's the start order. What's up, Sal?
What's
Other
up, Sal?
Real Sal?
Can I get something other than Reggie Miller?
Sal squared. Definitely not a square, though. What's up, Sal?
You want Reggie Miller?
I'll take something else, man.
Okay, I'll give you another one. How about, you know what? Charles Barkley.
Yeah, all right, I'll take that.
Okay.
Sal loves Barkley. They both love Barkley.
Yeah, he starts the run out doing it. Everything he does is hard. There's no cruising for this guy.
He doesn't.
Like you were talking about power, there's so many forms of power, you know, like a monster truck or a muscle car. And then he has as much finesse as that. Look at that. Switch from the tail slide big spin out. Half cab nose slide back to land.
Yeah, that's the area that's been getting people. He gets a cruise on it. Takes a little gamble there and works out.
First guy to work up on his ledges. He does one slide to fireball up the ledge. I mean, power comes in a lot of forms. He's kind of like a muscle car meets like a... It's incredible. Oh, man.
That's a way to end it, huh? That's a Magnuson era, right?
Yes, sir. The Team Mac 360 barrel.
You want to see me sometimes?
Oh, man, we got some old references in here.
How's this for your first run? You get to go after Chris Cole.
Man, I've done that a couple times. Not Chris Cole exactly, but 1 year at Tampa Pro, I dropped in behind Ryan Sheckler and Angry. Man, it sucked.
That's a little extra pressure for you, huh?
Freshman. There we go. Seems to be handling the pressure well. Jimmy Carter, frontside tail slide, big spin.
We saw, when you look at the leaderboard, it's all veterans in that top spots. The freshmen didn't really get with them. They were just, you get this stuff too.
Well, it looked like they were trying really hard things on the ledge. It seems like the freshmen, the one thing that makes it hard for them is there was something really technical on that. It's a little smaller. You know, they could have just, instead of kick flipping or something, maybe just slide it, get it out of the way.
I mean, you remember the first seasons, a lot of these guys, the format and actually figuring out Street League was part of the challenge. So I'm sure these freshmen are going to skate a little different.
Look at the past champions and look at how the names Nigel Houston and Sean Malto pretty much dominate when you talk about past champions. Only other person is Shane O'Neal.
I mean,
that's crazy.
It's been a consistent formula until now. There's some different factors with these runs and the best trick style in the big section. So it could change, it could not. I mean, Sean Malto and Nigel Houston definitely have what it takes to skate whichever way you request.
I think it's going to be interesting between this run section and also in that big section. Instead of having 6 opportunities but only 4 of your scores counting, not being able to just cruise through a mid-range score.
That's a good way to start. Backside nose slide. He really uses the course in a different way than most people.
Yeah, I don't want him to fall, man. I just want him to make everything and just keep flowing.
That's what I'm talking about. He's going to hit everything.
That's how fast he skates, man.
Oh, that will get you. Just putting his feet right to get around.
Some people look like there's just a gust of wind on them when they skate. Size of the big section. This is
Feedback.
Street League history.
Yeah,
So that's out of the way.
Get the jitters out.
He started it out right.
Another person christening the Street League course here for the first time.
A rookie, but only from a Street League perspective.
Kid's been around forever, man.
Really broke out at about 15 years of age. Was a sensation. He's 27 now. He's been around forever. And like you said, Felix, went through some situations over the course of his career, but he seems to really have grown up and is happy to be here. Definitely. Don't let this run dictate what you're seeing from Bastian in practice. He's terrorizing.
I think one of the things about skating when you're bailing, it's almost good to keep skating and get all those bails out of the way so you don't carry them over into the next run. And it's almost like practice. You don't want to bail your first trick and just walk off the course because you come into your second run really not knowing what's going to go on.
How about you just don't bail? Does that work better?
Always. Billy Marks, another Street League vet.
Sal, I knew you were going to come in here and be hold him accountable.
Aren't you guys supposed to make everything? You're pro, right? How many times have you heard that one?
Yeah. They usually do here, though, huh?
I mean, but that's like saying someone's going to play basketball and make every shot. The game would be like 1,000 to 1,000. You can't make every shot in a basketball game. You can't make every trick in skateboarding.
It's backside tail slide to the biggest section, and then give it some like that.
There we go. Clean run. He could actually pass on his second run, but that one was perfect. And he's going to put on a show in the big section. That's plays for Billy Marks really shines.
That's a good experience, getting it out of the way. Oh, how did he bring that back in?
He's like the Hulk, man.
He was going for it. He wasn't going for outside motion.
I think it was an overcook that just kind of landed shifty.
He got half of each.
You showed that champions, and you just see after the performances you see from Cole, especially last year, you're like, wait, he didn't win one?
I think this course sets him up to maybe get his first one.
I think one of the things about Cole is he never pulls a punch, man. He could have won last season one of the events with just the board style or no, and the backside 360 flip that he made. It cost him about 70 grand because he ended up in second place, but the guy just goes for it, man.
His sponsors, that's a good way to get him motivated. It's like, that's 70 grand.
I mean, he could have ollied off.
So that's serious now.
He could have ollied off the stack and got the 2 points he needed to win the 150.
Chris Cole joining those vets up at the top. That's 7-5.
Freshman.
He's got to put together a solid one here now. And he starts out with an ollie.
To grind the side of the wedge. Talk about new approach.
Next to the
Jimmy's trying to stay solid, I guess, for this run. I mean, Jimmy's going to skate the big section real good. He's another guy comfortable, just hucking his carcass down these atrocities that these guys have to close these runs off with.
He didn't get a good flow over the area. Like the way he started.
Huge hard flip. I mean, the freshmen watched the Street League for 2 years. Now they're in it. And they're finding out exactly what it takes to stay in the mix with these top dogs. Right now, the top 6, they're all experienced Street Leaguers. Versus freshman is this shot weird. Ninth spot right now. Followed by Tom Astor. We got 2 freshmen up there as contenders.
Can't believe that we still have to see
that the other guys haven't been doing is he's actually choosing to skate past one of the obstacles and generating an amount of speed for the obstacle to the other side of the course. I think he's so shook up he's falling on the bank.
And the judges love that too.
The save could have been a real bad run.
That's a good way to come into the street lead, doing the best tricks over an obstacle.
True that. Definitely showing everybody what he's made of. This is so crazy.
First trick, threw that kick flip out of there. And he said, okay, I'm just going to go for the backside lip.
Definitely a veteran move. I was surprised actually at his 360 flip. His feet were still shaking a little bit. He's feeling the jitters.
See if that wedge gets him right onto the rail. And he's got a smart run here.
Yeah.
Might have to step it up a little bit.
Yeah, don't play it too safe. He's fired up to be here.
Somebody text me in French what it is. It's cacaramon or something like that. Shanny used to say it. It's like sweet coupe de grass or something.
6'4". Just like that, he finds himself in that top 6 spot. Well, we saw Billy Marks playing that.
Yeah, he gets to turn this run up a notch. When you're sitting on a good run, it's a good feeling, man.
Yeah, he started it out with a really difficult trick. He tried a cavallarial kickflip. Didn't quite pull it in.
First trip to the big rail. Like I said, he feels real comfortable in that big section.
So how crazy is that drop off the end of the rail of the big section?
Andre the Giant, you're no longer alive. Can we borrow your handrails?
You can't even call it a handrail.
Yeah, all I'm saying is someone gets sacked on that rail, they're going to get cut in half, and we're going to have 2 of them here.
Well, here's our results. Here, heat number 3, Cole. Albanzi really showed up. Once again,